Just a short walk today, 23rd of April, through the lower, a little short section of the Vale of Ffestiniog. Probably this bridge is probably the old bridge. Now hard to use, just a quiet lane. Goes over, the river's quite low. Half drive, but we've had about a week of dry weather, over a week I think. We've had a couple of warmish days, but still below average temperatures. In some ways the walk along this particular lane isn't particularly scenic. It's basically walking through a junkyard. There's no very few tourists, I think, come around here, so there's certainly no motivation to clean the place up. Come half a mile down this lane from the junkyard farm, and by way of contrast, here's it's not a farm, a private residence, but nicely done up. Unfortunately, the sun has gone in again, and walked maybe best part of a mile down this quiet lane, which is only used by old farmers, I guess, and one or two private houses. But here's an interesting little cottage. Looks like it was a little chapel maybe at one time. This one here is abandoned and either going to be pulled down or the sun is almost coming out. There's a nice house over there, can't quite see it through the trees, but I'll just take a little riverside walk here before I return back along this lane. There's another junkyard. This farm jeep looks like it's ready for the scrapyard. Okay, so I'll walk along here, along the side of the river towards Maentwrog. Here's the Appen Driftwood, quite wide where it's levelled out, but very little water because it's been dry for over a week. I'll leave the river now, and there's Maentwrog back, nearly 2,400 feet above me. I'll go along the top of this dike, which protects the farmland from flooding. Now the sun's come out. There's Maentwrog back again, and there's this dike I'm walking along the top of it. And it joins the footpath goes along the top and it joins the main road. I'll walk up the main road for a few yards and then come back on that narrow lane. I'm coming up to the busy lane, or the busy road, and walk along it for a short distance. There's a converted chapel, Welsh chapel, and the sun's come out, makes all the difference. And you can see there's the extent of the Vale of Ffestiniog. Never mind, I'll take a little walk through the little village of Ffestiniog. There's the new bridge I'm crossing over another old road bridge here, but I'll take the opportunity of going through the little village of Maentwrog, where which nestles under Maentwrog over there. And there's the chief building in, or the main building in Maentwrog, the Grapes Hotel. I'll just go up to the church and then I'll go back to the car. There's Maentwrog Church. First time I've been here. So there's a nice little cottage garden looking straight onto the church, right there, hidden away. And also an excellent view when there's the customary yew, which are all these old churchyards have one. There's the back of the Grapes Hotel, and that's I think bed and breakfast. There's the old churchyard. Most of the people that are laid to rest here are probably now completely forgotten. Their only evidence that they existed is the gravestones. And there's the church. A view of the church. Next to the old graveyard is the new graveyard. And of course, there these are recent burials, and everyone, or there might even be ashes and memorial stones, which is the custom now. And in a peaceful location, and the sun has come out. I'll just take a quick shot of the interior of the church. It's well kept. I don't know anything about it and didn't research it until before I came. This was kind of a sudden, a last minute decision to have a little walk through Maentwrog. Stained glass windows, pulpit, as far as I'll go. In Maentwrog, there's the porch to the church. There's the war memorial. And there's towering above the village is Maentwrog. There's a picture of the old rectory, substantial house, leaving the village. These substantial houses were provided for the ministers or the vicars, so they could consort with the gentry on almost on equal terms. There's another view of the Vale of Ffestiniog with Maentwrog. Maentwrog back at the head of the valley. Tiny boat just up there. Walking along the cycle path on this busy road. And that is where I turn off onto this quiet lane. And it's about, well, yeah, not too far short of 2 miles back to the car. Onto the quiet lane. There's blackthorn. End of April, still in flower. Taking another shot while the sun's shining.